Top 10 Future Ballon d'Or Winners. Hello and welcome to Football Daily, where today we're looking at 10 players who could win the Ballon d'Or one day. 10. Anthony Martial. When it was revealed that Anthony Martial's transfer fee had a €10 million bonus if he won the Ballon d'Or, many people laughed. But a year on, the 20-year-old has proven himself an outstanding prospect, scoring 17 in all competitions, including 11 in the league. In fact, Martial scored or assisted more than 30% of United's goals in the Prem, in an attack stunted by an off-form Wayne Rooney and Louis van Gaal's risk-averse game plan. Surprisingly mature and comfortable as a centre-forward, the Frenchman was also a threat out wide, completing nearly 3 dribbles and creating more than one chance every game. With a new manager, Martial is sure to hold silverware soon, but time will tell whether he'll get his hands on the golden ball. 9. Julian Brandt. Perhaps the lowest profile of all the names on our list, Leverkusen wideman Julian Brandt made good on his enormous potential this year, producing 9 goals and 3 assists in the Bundesliga and matching a 40-year-old record by scoring in 6 games on the bounce. Brandt scored or assisted every 136 minutes in the Bundesliga, close to Marco Reus, who managed it every 128 minutes. Just 20 years old, Brandt is over 6 foot and very quick, making him capable of overpowering fullbacks with his powerful running. He produced nearly 2 chances a game, making him Leverkusen's 3rd best creator, and with his first Germany call-up earlier this year, you can expect to hear a lot more of Julian Brandt. 8. Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling was rudely welcomed to the big time in 2015, as his huge €68 million transfer fee came with huge expectations. In his maiden season at Man City, his 11 goals in all competitions looked disappointing, but it made him the club's 4th highest scorer, while he added 10 assists too. That record means Sterling scored or created a goal every 141 minutes last year. By comparison, Harry Kane was praised for a great campaign after netting or assisting every 134 minutes from a much more advanced position. And with the former Liverpool man just 21 and able to play multiple positions, who would bet against Pep Guardiola moulding him into one of the world's deadliest wingers? 7. Renato Sanches. From Benfica reserve to European champion in one season, Renato Sanches has had a meteoric rise. The Lisbon native broke into the Benfica team in November 2015 and ended the year with a league and cup double, earning a €35 million move to Bayern Munich, which could rise to a dizzying €80 million. However, Sanches started Euro 2016 on the bench before his energy and versatility made him indispensable to coach Fernando Santos. He played across the midfield as Portugal won their first international trophy, and he was recognised with the Young Player of the Tournament award. Sanches has been likened to Clarence Seedorf, but perhaps his best model might be his new teammate at Bayern, Arturo Vidal, and at just 18 years old, he could even eclipse the Chilean powerhouse. 6. Leroy Sane. Another pacey wide player, Leroy Sane is the latest star on the Schalke conveyor belt, which has brought us Julian Draxler and Max Meyer. But unlike Meyer, Sane is tall and strong, scoring 8 and assisting 6 in 23 league starts last season. Despite just turning 20, Sané is already contributing in a tough league, bringing him interest from Real Madrid, Man City and Bayern Munich. And his dribbling in particular has caught the eye, with the young German completing around 3.6 take-ons a game, about the same as Chelsea's Eden Hazard. A junior member of Germany's Euro 2016 squad, no doubt Sané will be a major player in the nation's attempt at a 2nd consecutive World Cup win in 2018. 5. Kingsley Coman. Barely 20 years old, Frenchman Kingsley Coman has already turned out for PSG, Juventus and Bayern Munich and has 4 league titles to his name. That's more than Zinedine Zidane managed in his whole playing career. Lightning quick and unintimidated by the big stage, Coman picked up 4 goals and 6 assists in 20 league starts last year, including creating 3 goals in 1 game against Werder Bremen. And he excelled in the Champions League against his old club Juve. Coming on with Bayern 2-0 down, Coman scored 1 and assisted another as the Germans roared back to win 4-2. And with Robben now 32 and Ribéry 33, Coman and Douglas Costa look like tailor-made replacements. 4. Ousmane Dembélé. Another unknown name before the 2015-16 season, Ousmane Dembélé broke onto the scene with Rennes, rapidly gaining a reputation as an exceptional dribbler. The Frenchman managed an unbelievable 5 successful take-ons a match last year, the best number in Europe and far above Neymar on 4.2. The attacker scored 12 and made another 5 in 22 Ligue 1 games and was scouted by Real Madrid and Barcelona before joining Dortmund for €15 million, where he immediately impressed with a mazy run and finish against Man United in pre-season. With Dortmund's tradition of trusting in youth, Dembélé made a wise choice of club, and he could yet be the first Bundesliga player to win the Ballon d'Or since Matthias Sammer, also of Dortmund, in 1996. 3. Paulo Dybala. Picked up from Palermo for €32 million, Dybala looks like a bargain after just one season at Juventus. The tiny Argentinian scored 19 and assisted 9 in his first year with the Bianconeri, making him the second most productive player in Serie A after Higuain, with a goal or assist every 88 minutes. Dybala's creativity was truly exceptional as he played off Mario Mandzukic, registering 2.4 key passes a game above Lionel Messi and Henrik Mkhitaryan. And despite eligibility for Poland and Italy, Dybala chose to represent Argentina, winning 3 caps so far. Now lining up alongside Higuain for Juve, Dybala will have to adapt to a different style of play. But if the 22-year-old's form continues, Argentina fans may feel a little better about Messi approaching 30. 2. Paul Pogba. From ignored reserve to promising prospect to possibly the world's most expensive player, Paul Pogba has made himself a household name during his 4 years with Juventus. The 23-year-old joined the club after failing to break through at Man United, learning his trade from Pirlo and Vidal and winning 4 Serie A titles. The lanky Frenchman put up 8 goals and 12 assists in 2015-16's league campaign, and he helped out defensively too, with 3.5 tackles and interceptions per game. While comparisons to Yaya Toure are a little simplistic, Pogba's versatility is reminiscent of the Ivorian, with the players similarly adept in both defence and attack. He narrowly missed out on a Euro 2016 win, but with countrymen Michel Platini and Zinedine Zidane picking up the Ballon d'Or after major tournament triumphs, World Cup 2018 could be France and Pogba's big chance. 1. Neymar. After only 3 years at Barcelona, we already take Neymar for granted. The Brazilian is arguably the world's 3rd best player, and last year scored 24 and assisted 12 in his 34 La Liga appearances. Once derided as a YouTube show pony, Neymar is now truly elite, creating more than 2.5 chances a game and running Barca's attack when Messi has been injured. He even dragged a mediocre Brazil to a World Cup semi and looks certain to break every Seleção record, with 46 goals in 70 games at the age of 24. With Ronaldo now 31 and Messi 29, Neymar's time is fast approaching, and with the Brazilian yet to reach his peak, it's not a question of whether Neymar will win the Ballon d'Or, but more a question of when. And finally, we had to give a few shout-outs to some players we simply couldn't find space for. Romelu Lukaku, Julian Weigl, Bernardo Silva, Dele Alli, Yuri Tielemans, and Ruben Neves all look sure to be world beaters.
So there are top 10 future Ballon d'Or winners, but who do you think is going to get there first, guys? Except maybe Neymar, of course. Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, head on over to EFD, where we've done the top 10 Bayern Munich rejects. And as always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.